Hello and welcome back to the APM server. Okay, so I know we didn't do anything last week. I just had kind of a family emergency type of thing that kind of took care of a lot of stuff that I was wanting to do but couldn't. So sorry that there wasn't an episode last week, but let's see what we can do this week. And I've already got something I want to share with you. Now, if you recall, I did mention down in our mine area that I was hearing a lot of zombies. Well, I found the zombie spawner that was down there, and I did a little something with it. So over here, I've got myself a little bubble elevator coming up, and a little drop chute going down, and we're just going to jump into this. Boom, and down we go, and this is my little farm, and what I am doing is we are going to make drown. So my zombies come in that way. There, the spawner is out in that direction. They drop down, they come down the little water path. I've got this open here. I don't have a glass block here, because if there's a glass block here, they'll just stare off in that direction and they won't move over onto the soul sand. They just wait until a bunch of them get in there and they bump them, and eventually they come up. But this way, if they see me, because for some reason they can't see through glass, silly I know, but if they see me, then they'll come towards me, and then they go up the elevator, and then they come across, and then they come down, and we can't see it, but they get stuck in a cobweb up there that is waterlogged, and that will convert the zombies into drown. And here they go, more of them up there. It takes a little while. It takes about 30 to 60 seconds or so before they come down. And then they'll drop down here, and we can whack them with our sword. Or I have set up an automatic zombie killer, just like I did on our vanilla bedrock series. This one I just kind of turned it sideways, so up here you can see there's a sticky piston in there, and there's a half slab on top of it with a trident sticking out of the top of it, which we can get to from here. So if I need to put a new one down for some reason, I can just come in here and throw it at the slab. They won't despawn, so we're good there. So I can just leave it there, and then we just turn this thing on, and it pushes the slab back and forth, and then it will automatically kill the bad guys when they fall down, which will take a little while. Again, for some reason we can't see them up there. Oh, I picked up the trident. That's not good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and toss it back in there real quick. You can use any other trident. It's not going to take any durability. You don't want one that has loyalty on it, though, otherwise, because it'll come back at you. But we'll wait for these guys to come down here, and then I'll show that to you in just a moment. Oh, actually, there's one right there. A couple of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this on. There we go. We can just stand here, and that kills them for us, and we just stand here and we can rake in the experience. And if you have any mending items, as long as they are in your hand, those items will be mended. And if you have mending on any of your armor, it'll go to your armor first. So if I'm down here and I want to mend my pick, which is the only mending item I have, I would, and I had mending on my other stuff, I would have to take off my armor first. Otherwise, all the points go to the armor first, even if you have the item you want mended in your hand. It's kind of a weird thing, but that's just the way Bedrock is. And so we got a couple more guys in here. See, I can, like I said, I can come in here and just whack them with the sword if I want to, but that takes a little bit of durability out of my sword, which I don't have mending on. or we can just let the machine do the work for us, and we can just stand here and collect experience. Anyway, so what else I put down here? I've got a blast furnace for the armor and stuff that they drop. Oh, and this stuff comes down here. There's a chest I have down here. So you see we got another trident out of that. And I've just been repairing the tridents as we get them. So try to match up something, you know, like these two. We could come over here and just repair them together. Get one good trident out of them. That. Okay, so I've got the grindstone for that. I've got a crafting table. I've got a regular furnace in here. Now they've added a new recipe in for us where we can also take our goodies in here. We've got a stack of rotten flesh. And if we come over here to the regular furnace and put this in here, you can see that it'll start smelting and it turns into regular leather. So it's a 1-to-1 rotten flesh to leather in a furnace. So that will come in handy for things that need leather, and may as well use it. We're going to have tons and tons of rotten flesh out of this thing, so we may as well put it to use. Alright, so it is nighttime according to the clock. So I'm going to have to sleep through the night, or hope somebody else is going to sleep through the night real quick. Over here I have an enchanting area set up, and these are just chests for all that. Now look at all that gold, all that leather, useless. Chainmail, got a little more gold in there. These are just shovels, swords. They're just going to be filled with whatever we get out of that. So let me go ahead and make the night go away, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, I went ahead and slept through the night. Just want to show you a couple other things here. I've been gathering a few more books. Still no other mending, so that stinks. Got a couple of emeralds from the Jamesons. Coupon for terracotta shop. It's just something silly. We've got some ender pearls and dragon's breath. I think I showed you all that. Jamesons also gave us a block of emeralds. I did find some more diamond ore down below. I did get some more ender pearls. I bought some cobwebs, and I was given some soul sand. Is that in here? Yeah, I've got some planted out there. I needed for the water elevator, but since we also had a little bit of netherwort, I wanted to get that planted so we can at least have some of that going. Nothing else really in here other than I went ahead and I put a lever on this so that we can use this also for experience, for storing experience, so it locks the hopper underneath it, because I just had it going into this chest. You can see we have so much fish in here, and this thing is just packed full of fish there. There's still a whole bunch up in there, so I can use it for experience as well, but I don't need any right now. I've got 31 levels. Now I did finish the roof of the lighthouse. You can see from over here, and I don't remember if I had that front part of the building on there or not, and I did a little bit with the interior on it, so I'll show you that in a moment too. And you might be wondering, why is the light moving? It's because we're more than 65 blocks away from it, and that's just a bedrock thing. It's there, but it's not really loaded. So now you can see as we're getting closer, the lights work again. So you're not going to be able to stand over at JD's base over there. You can see I think he said you could see the lighthouse from his house there, but you know, it's not going to be spinning around and lighting up for him. So anyway, the roof I just did in some nether brick slabs to match the roof on this. And I think it came out pretty nice. I put my end portal inside here. I think I did show you guys that. Just so it's kind of out of the way and hidden. And then in here I put in a whole bunch of chests going around. Put in some lighting. And so I'm starting to stock all this up with like cobblestone, regular stone, andesite, diorite, granite, gravel, dirt, whatever else I'm going to find. I haven't moved everything over yet. I left the these things in, the scaffolding, just as a way to get up to the next floor and so on and so forth. I'm going to do kind of the same thing around here as well. You can see too that I punched in some windows and put some iron bars in there so we can look out at the world around us. And it kind of looks nice on the outside. And there's really nothing else on any of the other floors yet. They're just blank and waiting for whatever I'm going to do with them. Okay. What I want to do though is we're going to go over to spawn. And there's a bunch of new stuff over there. May as well show some of that off too. And I'm back at DadPlaysMCraft's tunnel. And I'll show you what happens. Do I have my flint and steel on me? I do. We can fix this real quick. So this is our tunnel over here actually. I'm going to get my pick out. We'll come down to our portal. And you can see that most of the portal is gone. All that's left is this here. So what I am thinking, and other people are thinking too, is this is actually probably a chunk border. You know, this is a one chunk here, and this is another chunk here. And it's just something weird with the server that's causing this to unload this side or whatever, and this side stays loaded. It doesn't make sense since the side that's unloaded is closer to everybody else's portals. So, but that's the way it is. So for the time being, I'm just going to fix it real quick by doing that, knocking out the portal, putting my obsidian block in there and relighting it, and then we are reconnected back to our base. What I probably have to do is move this over 2 blocks, so that we'd have this obsidian here and then the rest of the portal going that way. It would still technically, it'll still connect to mine over there, but it's just not in the exact same spot. And it's just kind of a hassle, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. If that's the way Bedrock servers work, that's the way they work. Okay, here we are at spawn, and as you can see, things have changed quite a bit. People are making this look super, super nice. So we built a nice platform for our end portal here. We got a fountain. What is this? Check out the banner shop behind the terracotta shop. That's the banner shop is by Viking Gaming. We've got, now you've seen this, but we haven't gone inside it before. This is the bait and tackle shop, and this is Kylie, I believe, is doing this. Yeah, and it's looking really nice. Looks like she's trying to finish up her aquarium, get some fish in there or something, because the cooked fish that she's got in here is not going to work. So, and so you put some fish on the bridge. Oh well. What do we have around here? Let's take a look at some other things. JD is working on our map wall still, so you have to wait until he's finished with it before we can see it. Of course, we've got the basically the share spot where people drop off stuff that can be shared with anybody. This is the community center that JD's working on. I won't want to show too much of that. Go watch his videos so you can see what he's doing with that. I don't think I've shown all this. This is the tree farm. I need to get some like some spruce saplings, and so I'll do that eventually, just so we got a little bit of spruce wood to work with, maybe some birch. Over there is the rocket shop. I think the Jamesons made that. I'm not certain, but that looks absolutely fantastic. And kind of like gives off smoke when you're closer to it. Again, a thing with the whole, you know, 65 blocks, so you can see it's kind of doing. There we go. See, as we get closer to it, then you can see the smoke particles and whatnot. So that looks fantastic. Got going on here. There's some type of beacon effect somewhere. Get the giant egg over here for the master chicken. This is the glass tavern. BerserkingKorgi made this, and she sells potions and stuff like that in there. And then people rent out these kiosks for different things. So like this one's selling coral, this one's selling shulker boxes. And there, one shulker box for 32 iron. And, we got blue ice, half a stack for 1 diamond or 32 iron. What else do we have in here? These are some tables. One's for rent. These are for rent. Sell some iron armor and stuff like that in here. Close the door. Some monster sample in there. Where was it? So I put up a sign here for, I want to do a trident shop. So what we need to do is find a spot where we can build a trident shop that is in a legit area. What I mean by that is there are some areas where there are no build areas, and then like over in that direction there are 2. We've got the Inexperienced Studios. Laid claim to a whole bunch of land, and he wants people to pay to build on that land. And well, I'm not going to do that, because why should I pay for land that everybody else is getting for free, right? So I will find someplace else to build it. This is the banner shop. I've been wanting to see this. Check out Viking Gaming. He's probably going to have a video on this sometime soon. Is there a door to this thing? What do you got going on here? Okay. So he's got his banners. 1 diamond, 32 iron, 2 banners. Unique. Okay, so he'll custom make banners. Oh, we can get a TARDIS. Get an American flag. British flag. Get the chicken. Lots. Oh, the fox is really cool looking. The kitty. So cool. Free stuff in these 3 boxes. Which is absolutely empty. Yes. Old banners. Okay. So cool. Looks great. Viking. Had to figure out something that I would like to buy. This area is probably already taken. Yeah, this is the future raid shop that GrimSaviour is doing. Okay, so we got to find us a place where we can build. We can't build in this area here. This is all like off-limits stuff. This is only for like decorative and whatnot. Let's see if anybody's got an area that is available. It's a little island out there, but I bet you somebody's probably already laid claim to that. Is there anything here? Looks like somebody has got some type of a mine going on here. I think maybe behind the post office. Looks like Jamesons are on. At least Mr. Jameson. Oh, and that's their base over there with the things. I'm sorry, I don't know all these characters. So there's a ghast, and I think those are something from like Mario or something like that. So cool. So I'm going to kind of see if this spot is available here. I will have to check online, but this is what I'm thinking. We're going to have to put it in someplace like this. Yeah, either that or we just rent a barrel from the Glass Tavern, because we're going to be selling those tridents that we're getting in our farm. Just make a little bit extra, spending cash on the servers. But yeah, space is becoming a premium, and I am not going to pay for something if I don't have to. So let me check in on that, see if this area is available. If it is, then we're going to build a small shop here for that. It won't be in this episode. It'll be, I'll have to do a little bit of planning for it, and we'll get something figured out for it. So give me a moment, I'll meet you back at my base. Okay, I came back to my base to find this. We've got a wandering trader. And it looks like he is inside the wall. He is not in the building. I can hear him, but yeah, you see the leads go into the wall, but there are chests and stuff there. He is not there, and the llamas are there. We're just going to ignore that guy. Okay, I want to do one small thing, actually something I've been wanting to do for a while. Actually, I need some scaffolding from over here real quick. Should have grabbed it. Didn't think about it until, of course, I was halfway across the lake here. Alright, so let's go grab some scaffolding. In this chest over here. I don't need that much, but I'm going to grab it. And we're going to go back over to our hidey hole, and I need to use the saw thing, stonecutter, to make a little bit of polished andesite, because I'm going to want to build a memorial. So let me run inside here. Let's make some polished stone. And this kind of fits in with the design that I have for this village. The one picture I have, they kind of have like this monument thing out by the ocean. And so I kind of want to do something like that. And I probably don't need all of this, but we're just going to come in here. I'm going to do polished andesite like that, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 4 polished andesite stairs. I need some signs, just a few of them. This is going to be the start of our village, basically. So over here, I've been flattening out the area close to the sea a little bit, trying to level things out a bit, because we're going to be building, you know, all across this whole area here. So, and this is going to be like a road that goes along the front of the sea here. So I want to put in a kind of a obelisk here that we are going to be using for memorials for people that we wish to memorialize. Okay. So let me come in here, and I'm just gonna put that there, and then we're going to start building up a little bit. So I've got the polished andesite. I think will look nice. Get out of the way, llama. Go. Now, what I'm hoping will work here, let's see if I can get this to work. I want to put this down like this. Just want to go here like this, and like this. Yes, and that makes kind of like a pointed top. Perfect. That down, and then I'm going to build up a little bit, and I'm going to put some signs on this thing. So the thing that I had happen last week was my my brother's ex-wife suddenly passed away, and even though they weren't married anymore, he was still very close to her, and he was kind of messed up about it. And I hadn't seen her in like 10 years, but I've never had a problem with her. She was a very sweet woman. They just didn't get along together as a couple. So so what I want to do here is I'm going to make a memorial thing here. So I'm going to say in loving, and then over here I'm going to put memory. Okay. And I've got a couple of people I want to put in here. I want to put my parents, who are both gone now. So put down my mother first. And her name was Roseanne. And she was 1939 through 2009. And then my father, his name was Jerry. And he was 1933 through 2017. So my mom was 70 when she died, and my dad was 80, almost 84. So that's that. And then I'm going to put in here Pam, who is my sister-in-law. And she was 1959 through 2019. So she was 60 years old when she passed away. So these are people that I want to remember, or whom I remember dates of death for anyways. If anyone else here on APM has anybody they would like to memorialize, please feel free to add their name to this obelisk and go all the way around the sides and whatever. This is a place for us to remember people that we loved. So I know it's a little bit of a sad thing, but it's definitely, I think it's something that we should do. You know, I love my parents and I miss them dearly. And I love my sister-in-law and I miss her as well. And just want to keep their memories alive in something as simple as Minecraft. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, well that's it for this episode. I know we didn't really do much of anything. I did show you off my drown farm and how we're going to be getting some tridents that we can sell. We took a look at some of the new stuff that's going on in Spawn. I need to check and see if that spot's available where I can build a small little shop there. If it's not, then I'm probably going to wind up renting one of the kiosks from Korgi in the Glass Tavern, at least temporarily until I can figure out where I can build. I don't have anything against Inexperienced Studios claiming a bunch of land, but you know, everybody else got their spots for free. Why should I have to pay for something? I mean, it would be bad enough that I'd have to pay for a kiosk in the Glass Tavern, but you know, she did all the work and built the building, so if she wants to share it, I don't see a problem with that. But if I have to pay for the land and build the thing myself, then nope, don't want to do that. So good luck to you, my friend there at Inexperienced Studios. I'm sure somebody will want to take you up on some of that. But that's it for this episode. Sorry it was a little bit of a downer at the end, but I did want to do that, and it's been something I've been meaning to do for a while. And I love you, Mom and Dad. I wish you were still here with me. I love you, Pam. I wish you were still around too, but that's the way life is. It all comes to an end at some point. All we can do is live on and remember those that we've left behind. And I hope that you're happy with me memorializing you in this way. So, anyways, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.